I feel beautiful. I'm beautiful. We're beautiful. We're gonna kill it. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Around the Block Talk. I'm your host, Los, and today I get to interview Casey Karns of Meadowlark Kitchen. Let's go ahead and talk to him and see what he's up to. Casey, what's up, my man?
See ya.
Thank you for having us today. Casey, thank you so much for joining us today on today's episode.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for coming here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
So why don't you go ahead and tell them a little bit about the magic of Meadowlark Kitchen.
Well, we've been open since Black Friday of 2014, which was not a very good marketing idea, but we got open and yeah, man, we're a half vegetarian, half protein scratch kitchen. Myself and my partner Josh Bitts partnered up with the owner of the Meadowlark, Loy, and we just really wanted to sell Josh's food in this neighborhood in particular. So we're really happy to be here and part of this neighborhood, and yeah, man, we just love serving people good food. It's a lot of fun.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So with regards to your restaurant, you know, today's discussion is obviously about marketing, but what type of marketing? We're going to talk about when you own a brick and mortar location, especially a restaurant, because Denver is filled with a lot of great restaurants. There are some key things that you need to do that really take your restaurant and your business to the next level. And now we may be talking about what Casey has done for his marketing for his restaurant, but a lot of this does relate to anyone's business, okay? It just happens to be that Casey found the sweet spot and is finding a lot of great success from it. So let's go ahead and get started. The first point, I believe you got 4 points that we're going to talk about marketing today for your brick and mortar, for your restaurant. And the first one is offering a high quality product and service. Tell us a little bit more about that. Why is that important?
Well, I think anybody that takes this business seriously wants the customers to know that you're here to have fun, for sure, but also to give them the best service that they deserve for coming out here. We got best burger in Colorado from 5280 magazine, so that has kind of changed my perception of what people's expectations are of us, just because we sell a lot of burgers here. People like to talk about food, and they like to take pictures of it. They like to just really let people know that they had an amazing experience, and we all eat every day, so it's fun to see people that get really excited about something they've never had before, and I really like being able to offer that.
Yeah, that's
here, you know. Here's
the thing is that he has a lot of word of mouth, and a lot of his fans and followers already love the Meadowlark Kitchen because of the exceptional food. And that's one of the things is that every business, there's a lot of businesses out there, but if you're not concentrating on quality, you're definitely not going to get any residual effects on your marketing side. Casey has made sure that he's put a quality product with exceptional service. Okay, so we just went over the first point, and that is making sure that you have a very high quality product and service. The second point was accepting your community. What is that all about?
Well, I'm a musician. I've been playing music a long time, and so have a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends are artists, visual artists, and one of them is Thomas Evans, and we've been really fortunate to partner with Thomas, who paints right down the street here. He is our resident artist. We sell a lot of art, honestly, and it's really cool to be able to support someone like Thomas, who's a full-time artist, get his art on the wall here, make sure that he can continue to make more art. And that's just one of the many ways that we like to be a part of this community. We're just surrounded by talented people constantly. This Rhino community is just full of that energy to begin with. Even before there were a lot of restaurants down here, there was still like Lammer Lounge and Meadowlark and even Castleman's and Walnut Room and all these places that have been just really supporting local music, and then the Colorado Crush Art Festival, which I've been a part of for a few years now, and just seeing the talent level of artists just get better and better and better in Denver, and we're just entrenched in it here. So it really was a no-brainer for us to really just make this a canvas for some people that we really trusted to fulfill our vision of what we wanted this place to look like.
Why did you know you needed to tap into your community and make them a part of your business, if you will?
I mean, repeat business is everything, and being able to showcase truly world-class talent like Thomas and just all the people that are part of the Colorado Crush, I mean, it was very easy for us, and it just really made the most sense, you know. I mean, I'm just in awe of these guys, honestly.
Yeah.
So it really made sense for us to just tap right into it, man.
Yeah.
And they love us. So
you know what I like about Casey, what he did is and it's impressive because you welcomed your community, and that means that he understood this neighborhood for what it represents. Now, not every neighborhood is an art district, is an art area. Not every area is gonna be like the neighborhood that Meadowlark Kitchen is located in, but the genius thing that Casey did was that he looked around and saw what was in this community and welcomed those components into his business. And I tell you what, if you have a local business, a brick and mortar, mom and pop, or whatever you have, and you want your community to be thriving and be a part of that, you need to welcome them. You need to make sure that they know you're there, but also know that they are welcome there, because far too many restaurants or businesses have it where they open up shop and they don't care if you come in or not, if you're from the neighborhood or not. They just know that they're trying to blast out their marketing and get people in from all over the city. Casey knew that he needed to include his community first, and from there, I believe that it's combined with your exceptional product and service has made for a magical combination.
Thank you.
And I think great results. This neighborhood is soaking wet with talent, artistic talent, and that's what Casey was able to do is really capture that audience, bring them in, and then everyone else, the fans of those other artists, their fans and their fans and their networks and their associates starts to grow. So you could imagine what kind of business model and referral word of mouth system he has going on by just connecting those 2 points. So that is phenomenal. Now, a lot of other people may not have the exceptional neighborhood to tap into, right? But they do have another component, which is the third component, and that is having an online presence. Now, I know that when we were talking about it earlier, is that you don't necessarily have campaigns out there, like full-on, full-blast campaigns, but the fact of the matter is that you have the fundamental pieces online. How important was that for you to have a website and some sort of Yelp and some sort of Facebook? Was that an important part for you from the very beginning?
Yes, finding people that are passionate about those things that can fulfill your vision. I still haven't found that person. So I mean, I do my best to keep up on it. We had over 1 million hits on our website last year, which to me is not. It's our website is one page. I mean, it's
That's phenomenal numbers.
Very simple. We're working hard with Matt McDonald right now on our new website, which should be launched in a couple weeks, which we're really excited about. But you know, there's almost, it's so weird, man. I'll post a picture of a burger on Facebook and somebody will come in 15 minutes later and they're like, I saw your post, I had to get it.
Yeah.
And I was telling you, like, our Yelp, most businesses don't like Yelp because whatever reason. I mean, lots of people like to vet and they might hate themselves and hate you as well. But we've been really fortunate to have really amazing Yelp reviews, and it just draws a ton of business. It's every day that we get business that people walk in there and they say, we read your Yelp reviews. What the hell is going on in here? Why is everyone so excited about this place on Yelp? Because it's notoriously negative. And we just try to give them big smiles, say, hey, you know, try this, and you know, they had a really good time. I ask people all the time, how'd you hear about us? And it's almost always Yelp.
Always Yelp.
It's always Yelp.
Apart from the million hits that they got on the website.
Well, and Yelp, yeah, and Yelp draws.
It takes them over there.
It sure does, yeah.
You know?
I mean, we're getting 50,000 Yelp hits a month.
That's amazing.
It's just people on their phone. It's crazy.
If people are gonna find out about you, if they're gonna notice you, if they're gonna be told to go there, 95% of all the people that hear about something go to one place first to check it out, and that is the internet. So, can you imagine if you didn't have your website for those million hits, if you didn't have that Yelp for those 50,000 a month hits as well? I mean, that would be a huge impact on your business, wouldn't it? Do you think you feel it?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, tourism in this town is crazy because there's so much to do. Obviously, the mountains and all the festivals, and tourists don't know where they're going. And I think DIA had, again, for like the 10th year in a row, more passengers than they've ever had before.
Every year it's getting bigger.
These people get off and they get on their phones and they go to Yelp and they go, where do I go? Because this works in every city. They go, where do I go? Burger.
Boom.
Late night. Best of, whatever. And they come right here.
Boom. And they find it.
It's crazy.
Whoever tells you you don't need a website, you don't need social media, or you don't need a review page, have them think again, and you yourself should reconsider that, because if you have a good product and people are going to look you up, and it's the internet that they go to, you'll definitely have a negative effect on your business and your return on your investment when you don't have your online presence. So Casey doesn't spend extravagant amount of money or time on his platform, because one of the big things, and that's the fourth point we're going into, is that Casey, with this exceptional restaurant, has allowed his clients to market for him.
Really positive, and our food looks nice, and it's plated well, and it's very photographic and
photogenic.
Love that. Totally. And I think people really like to share their food experiences, but basically everyone has a cell phone and they're a walking website right now. And so if they want to put us on blast because they've never seen a burger like this before, then they're just basically telling everyone that you need to have this. And that's the beauty of the world that we live in right now, where it's very easy for something to get a ton of hits. You never know who's going to walk in your door, take a picture. They might have 150,000 Instagram fans, and we've had that several times where I'm like, who is this person? And like, why is my Instagram going nuts right now? Because someone just came in and took a picture of the burger, and it's really nice to not have to spend so much time. Obviously, having really solid professional pictures of our food for our website and stuff like that's super important to us. But just the availability of everyone in the world being able to take pictures and share them. I mean, we use that to our advantage.
Yeah, big time.
And it's fun to see, because it's never, look at this picture of this food, it was terrible. It's never like that. If it's terrible food, they're not taking pictures of it. They're not putting it up. They don't want to tell their friends about it.
Yeah.
So we get new people every day that find us on Instagram, and for a food blogger, or from just an art friend that said I was at the Meadowlark Kitchen, and those people do the marketing for you if they believe in your product.
That's what I was going to ask you about, is how do they do that, and that is with a quality product. Because if you had crap, right, no one's going to want to share that.
Yeah, nobody wants to see it.
No one wants to see it.
No.
And that's the beautiful part, is that it does work. Now, granted, Casey could see some other results if he put on full campaigns and bought ads. He'd be able to expand even more, and he'd probably be even nuttier than he already is right now. They're super busy. They're going to be getting ready for their evening today and the weekend, and they're going to be super busy. Now, here's the thing. He's understood that all those pieces work together. You're not going to get all your clientele from just word of mouth. You're not going to get all your clientele from that Yelp review. You're not going to get all your clients from having someone take a nice photo. But collectively, when you have that great quality and that great service, and you allow people to get that experience, you involve your community, you create that platform for them, right? Now what are they doing? They're sharing the hell out of you. And I think that's what a lot of people, a lot of business owners are really gonna, their ears are gonna get piqued because of what you're saying, because a lot of business owners don't believe that. They don't believe that social media can actually bring you clients. They don't believe that you should have an online presence. I have some people that call me and ask me and wondering whether or not they should have a website for their restaurant, for example. And they won't do it, they won't get it, and they'll just rely on one sort of online presence. And I think that's the biggest downfall for these places, that they're not accepting these platforms that people are just so amped up to use already, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be more.
And it's only going to be more because you're growing.
I mean, who's watching TV to find out where they should eat?
No one.
Nobody.
Nobody
It's
does.
just Chili's and Taco Bell and all the crap that we're all tired of.
Yes.
That's has the money to market to people this way. I'm sure it works great for them.
Yes.
But it's only going to get bigger. And it's overwhelming at times, just trying to stay, as current as you possibly can on your Facebook and your Instagram and your website. And so like I said earlier, like finding someone that can do that for you, that can share your vision is key.
Yes.
And I still don't have that person.
Yeah. Well, and that's a very real situation for a lot of people. I have some restaurants that we're doing full-on social media campaigns, and one, it's not inexpensive because you do have to have a good budget for you.
For sure.
But it has huge benefits because now you're getting high-quality photography, you're getting video, you're getting shareable content, you're getting testimonials, you're getting a lot of content that you can put out there, and if you already have that really high-quality product, you're only going to complement what you've already started out with as your foundation, and I think that's one of the things, is that finding someone to put content on is a real thing. First off, social media accounts are free to get, right? They didn't charge you anything. Instagram didn't charge you to get your account, but instead of having a full-on advertisement firm that's probably charging you $5,000 a month, right?
At least.
Now you could at least have a smaller firm, have a smaller campaign go on, or allocate a person within your company, within your restaurant, to be sort of the brand ambassador.
Sure.
And I think that is, something that Casey, regardless of whether or not he spends 20 hours on social media or not, he does know that he needs to put up content on a regular basis, and he goes out of his way to do it because why? It has residual effect. And that is what I hope you get from today's episode of Around the Block Talk, marketing advice that works, that you have to put the necessary components out there, but first start with that high quality product. But make sure you have those complementary aspects of your marketing out there. Secondly is having the fundamentals of your online presence. Casey, although he doesn't spend thousands of dollars on a monthly basis, he knows that he needs a Facebook, an Instagram, he needs that Yelp review page, and his website. And with that, he's probably having on an annual basis 2 to 3 million visitors to all of those collective platforms. And that, come on, when was the last time you got a hold of 2 million people? It's pretty hard to do by yourself. And he's tapped into the powerful way of doing so via online. And the last one is really allowing your clients, your customers, to market for you, right?
Absolutely.
Right? Because you've gotten great quality.
When they want to do it.
And they want to do it. I want to say thank you, Casey, so much for this interview.
Yeah, of course.
I think you've unlocked some serious secrets for people, or at least got them to understand and get their brain around concepts that are sometimes hard for people to understand because they haven't ventured off into it. But you are a veteran, you're in the trenches, you're seeing what's going on a regular basis, and my audience and everyone out there really appreciates you for that. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I am Los. your host for Around the Block Talk. If you liked this video and found any value, please like and share it, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get more marketing advice that works.